The camera slowly pans as silence begins to reveal the truth hidden behind Instagram memories. A perfect travel feed concealed an unexpected secret. Millions of followers only saw smiles, while the real struggle remained invisible. Behind the blue skies, emotions quietly changed every single day. Every beautiful frame slowly became an unanswered question. America's highways turned into silent witnesses to an emotional mystery. Gabby set out with dreams of adventure and storytelling, ready to share her journey with the world. Every post reflected optimism, freedom, and colorful moments. The audience watched the inspiring journey and connected their own hopes to it. But reality is often very different from what filters show. The road trip officially began with excitement and endless possibilities. National parks created unforgettable memories and breathtaking experiences. The videos naturally captured smiles shining in front of the camera. Followers filled the comments with endless support and appreciation every day. Gradually, the journey took an unexpected turn toward tension and uncertainty. Public footage helped investigators establish an important timeline. The police interaction remained officially documented and available in public records. Experts calmly discussed behavioral observations while avoiding speculation. Every verified detail was carefully compared with multiple reports. The investigation steadily relied on patience and factual consistency. The social media community quickly began sharing missing person alerts. Thousands of strangers voluntarily amplified search efforts online. The family continued to maintain emotional strength while sharing hopeful statements. The nation quietly waited for every update with anxious anticipation. Search teams followed systematic plans across difficult terrain. Authorities worked to keep the evidence collection process as transparent as possible. Every clue was officially verified before being made public. Journalists remained focused on responsible reporting and confirmed information. Rumors spread across the internet, but the facts told a different story. The documented timeline eventually became the strongest foundation of the investigation. Communities continued supporting the family with empathy and compassion. Investigators carefully mapped and analyzed every location. Sometimes silence becomes the loudest testimony. Evidence is guided not by emotions but by documented reality. Balancing public curiosity with responsibility was essential. The case raised important questions about digital fame and privacy. Experts calmly explained the differences between online relationships and real-life perceptions. No shared image can ever represent the complete truth. Followers eventually began to understand the deeply human and vulnerable story. The family lovingly celebrated memories filled with smiles and kindness. Media ethics became an important part of national conversations. The investigative process demands patience and precision rather than shortcuts. Verified reports consistently proved stronger and more meaningful than speculation. Every timeline entry became a careful step toward justice. Social platforms can also become powerful tools for awareness. Responsible community participation can create meaningful change. The documentary aims to respectfully encourage empathy and understanding. Victims are not numbers, they are real people with dreams and families. Every investigation deserves dignity and fairness. The final frame leaves the audience with a lasting reminder of compassion and responsibility. The next chapter quietly begins exploring unanswered moments. Investigators patiently worked to fill the missing gaps in the timeline. Witness accounts were included only after official verification. Every statement was consistently matched with independent evidence. Digital footprints continued providing valuable direction to investigators. Phone activity became an important factual reference point within the timeline. Travel routes were later reconstructed accurately using official records. Public tips were carefully evaluated to identify relevant leads. The search operation became more focused with each passing day. Volunteers continued contributing tirelessly with determination and hope. Helicopter views helped clearly document the difficult terrain. Ground teams followed systematic patterns while preserving evidence. Authorities continued releasing only verified updates instead of speculation. Media conferences played an important role in maintaining public confidence. Every confirmed detail strengthened the larger picture of the investigation. Emotional interviews gave audiences an honest glimpse into the family's struggles. The memories shared by loved ones became powerful examples of hope and resilience. Communities across the nation continuously shared support messages and prayers. Internet strangers demonstrated unexpected unity through compassion. Investigation professionals quietly showed endless dedication behind the scenes. Maps and records gradually began revealing hidden connections. Small observations sometimes became the reason for major breakthroughs. Detectives objectively and carefully evaluated every possibility. Experts focused on keeping the chain of evidence legally secure. The justice process demands both patience and accuracy. The camera slowly moves along silent roads, creating a suspenseful atmosphere. Empty landscapes invite the audience into deeper reflection. Soft background music balances uncertainty with emotion. The narration presents every fact with respect and care. No shortcuts are taken, only documented reality is given importance. Questions continued to grow, but answers were carefully gathered over time. Collaboration among investigators transformed complex information into a meaningful sequence. Public records made understanding the investigation more transparent and accessible. The evidence room securely preserved every collected item. Each discovery gradually made the case narrative clearer. Audience emotions naturally traveled between suspense and empathy. The documentary does not seek to assign blame but to promote balanced understanding. Facts create a far more powerful impact than dramatic fiction. Human stories should always be told with dignity and sensitivity. The family's privacy remained a respected part of the investigation. Responsible journalism consistently strengthens public trust. Careful wording helps completely avoid unnecessary assumptions. Justice is not only about a verdict but also about a transparent process. Community awareness continues to guide meaningful conversations about future safety. Social media influence should always be used responsibly. The documentary offers every viewer an opportunity for thoughtful reflection. Moments of silence also become an important part of powerful storytelling. The journey toward truth was difficult, but it remained meaningful. Hope and humanity quietly walked together through every chapter. The story is not over yet. The next chapter will arrive with even more questions.